My project was about the posters from bands in the Haight-Ashbury area of San Francisco in the 1960s, specifically the Psychedelic Rock Posters, but more so about how they advertised the counterculture movement than just advertising the actual bands and concerts that they were made to promote. My art history class winter quarter, we went to special collections and they pulled out a bunch of stuff based on the topics we were covering in class, and that included two of these psychedelic rock posters. One of them was by Victor Moscoso, and I just found the colors so interesting. They're super bright and vivid. So I spent most of the class squinting at the posters trying to figure them out as opposed to looking at the other stuff, and so I was like, well, maybe this is what I want to study for my research paper for the class. Definitely special collections was probably the most helpful resource that I used. it was what got me started in the direction on the paper, and then they just have so many posters. I spent at least 4 hours in there just going through all of them, all the ones that they had, and sort of seeing what different artists did differently. I had seen special collections like just walking past it in the library, and I knew obviously there was books, but I didn't really know to the extent how many books we have. So it was really my professor, Dr. Housefield, he kept giving me titles. It's like, you should go look into this and go see if the library has this and go back to special collections, go look at the posters again. So he was really helpful in sort of helping me understand that the library is more than just books, and even how to just use the books that they have here better. It was a really neat experience. I really just used the library as like a study space before this. Because I was able to interview one of the artists at the time, I was able to get a new insight that was beyond just, oh, the posters were made to emulate the effects of LSD and other psychedelics. Stanley Moss was really able to tell me that they were created as a direct act of rebellion against the advertisements of the 50s and the early 60s. And so that led to this sort of sense of being an initiate to counterculture. By being able to understand the poster and know where these events are taking place, being able to attend these events, you're able to join a group of like-minded people who want to start a new and better society than what mainstream society was at the time. It was definitely a new experience for me. It was challenging too, sort of trying to figure out what angles can I come at this from, what works and what doesn't, and it was definitely eye-opening. The money will definitely be nice. I am planning on studying abroad this summer, so it's nice to put a little more towards that. And just beyond that, it's sort of really given me an idea of what I can do with research I do at college. It's really a point of pride being able to say, like, yes, I have a published research paper, and so that's definitely something I want to push myself to achieve more of in the future.